Hi, I'm Lee, and welcome to this in-depth Soulsight Method tarot reading that I'm giving you today. So, we go beyond the surface and dive very deep in soul level truth that behind your current path. This isn't just a normal tarot reading, it's a full exploration of the energy, psychology symbols, emotions, and other symbols that shape your life right now. You're about to pause, take a breath, and let this be a space of reflection and healing whenever you need. So, this is a 5-card spread here, and the method I'm using is a Soulsight method, which is devised by myself. So, for each main card, there will be 2 clarifying layer cards, as you can see, to decode further deeper emotional truth and also unconscious patterns and aligned actions. So let's begin. All right, so first we have the magician card. This is all about the personal power, the mastery, the self initiation. This card actually shows that you have all the tools in your hand and you have all the powers that you never knew that you have it in yourself. All right, when this card shows up, it's not asking you what you lack, it's actually asking you what you're doing with all that you already have. Have you actually reflected on that? Have you actually come across to yourself asking the questions that what do I need to do further or something like that? Yes, okay, but real power doesn't come from control, it comes from the clarity. Alright, so this is where the King of Swords steps in. He sharpens the magician's wheel. This king will say, use your voice wisely, use your decisions like a scalper. Very precise, very thoughtful, and with intentions. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is another layer card. The Queen of Pentacles reverse, this tells us while you may appear powerful on the outside, there might be an internal neglect to yourself, especially on the emotional wise. Okay, and also energetic nourishment, which means that do you feel depleted and you are still pushing? Are you giving without receiving? You cannot sustain this kind of long-term magic thing without any inner replenishment. Okay, you have to be practical sometimes. Okay, this is basically what the first card spread is telling us about. Then alright, so this combined message, right, means that you are very powerful. Okay, but for the next level requires very strategic truth and internal alignment, not just effort. Okay, you have to work smart, not work hard. If you know what I mean, work hard and work smart also. Okay, not just by working hard. Working hard doesn't make any results coming out. You need to work hard and work smart. So the next section we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the birth of desire, a flash of inspiration. It's a new beginning and a let's go moment. Okay, something in you wants to begin, and maybe it already begins, and this could be a creative idea or a new set of things that you wanted to do that is different from your usual set of things. All right, so or a relationship as well, yes, or a renewed sense of purpose that you have recently discovered. All right, then this Justice card, layer card, remind us that we don't just chase the sparks. Okay, we need to anchor them. Okay, we need the stability, and this Justice will say that are you willing to start this new path with integrity? All right, the one here is integrity, and your actions here, are they aligned with your soul values as well? So you are driven by the ego, escape, or impulsiveness. Only this you know is asking you to go with integrity, and also you need to answer your own path. Okay, with your soul value. And this Temperance is in reverse, right? It brings a full circle, because if you're out of the balance emotionally, this part could either impact transformation or burn you out. So this is a very powerful fire here, but without water, without calm, it will burn you out. All right, so remember, the Temperance is about balancing. You cannot just do without balancing yourself. If you don't do that, it will definitely burn you out. So together this trio say yes, act, but do so with inner equivalent and the truth. Otherwise, this spark that you have will flicker away, and you want to become a very big flame, will just flicker and just off. Lighter that cannot light, this kind of sparks they generate, you cannot burn as a flame. So you need to have inner balance here. Okay, this trio is powerful. It's a very, very good reminder for you here. So let's come to the card number 3, which is the Knight of Pentacles upright. Okay, here's that we shift gear, right? The Knight of Pentacles is all about methodological progress. That means you need to go progress very, very stable, step by step. This energy don't rush. Okay, it doesn't like to be rushed. It builds up and it tends to play the long game of maybe endurance or see who can last longer kind. So you are being asked now to trust the pace to your real transformation. Okay, but here's the real conflict here, alright? The Knight of Cups reversed. So emotionally, there might be an earning, for the fantasy, for the romance, or for the creative highs, that you crave freedom or want to do things magical all the time. But you must learn to understand that life is not always being very beautiful, it's not always being poetry. Sometimes it's just about the consistency. Okay, so where we have another layer cast, the Emperor here. It's in upright position, so it's saying that structure is sacred, stability is sacred. So this divine masculine energy is not as a domination, it's more as a protection. Okay, what's a reminder that boundaries and long-term safety you need to take note. If you have been restricting the structure or the routine, right, ask yourself, what are you afraid of losing? Are you afraid of losing the freedom or the fantasy? Okay, you need to be stable, don't dream too much, and make your chances run away, right? So next, we have the Four of Wands. Okay, the Four of Wands speaks of emotional homecoming, whether it's in love, career, or yourself, or something in your life that is stabilizing, or you want to let it stabilize. Okay, this card is a celebration of the sacred foundation that you have built so far. Means you're going on the right track. Okay, you're going on the right track. Do not worry so much about that. It's just that you might need to take a step back sometimes to rest, as all the cards have said. So this Seven of Pentacles further reinforces this, that you've been planting the seeds and patiently working hard to water them, to make them grow. Okay, you might not see the real harvest yet, but the energy is maturing. As that say, that means it's trying to say don't stop now, continue on. Okay, continue the diligence that you have, the hard work that you have. Alright, so but we have another layer card, right? This Page of Cups that is being reversed, that is the soft spot. Okay, this emotional vulnerability that you're avoiding, maybe there's fear, that the joy that won't last. Okay, that fear in you that says that, oh, joy don't belongs to me or something like that. But that is you being too soft. That's you being fear of getting hurt again. So you stay very guarded and withhold your tenderness. This truth tells that your heart is safe to open. Alright, it is safe to open. Life that you want to build isn't on hyper independency. Okay, it's built on allowing joy to visit and to stay as well. And remember that you are already building something that is showing result. Just that you need it to be more stable. Okay, don't rush into things. Okay, so lastly, we have the Five of Cups. Alright, this is everybody knows that this is a grief card. So grief has its own timeline. The Five of Cups here shows that something or someone still lingers in the emotional body. It could be the regret, a heartbreak, or a version of yourself that you outgrown. Okay, it's not necessarily it's a bad thing. So it might be something that you know that you've outgrown yourself. So you must understand that you have this Queen of Cups as your inner alchemist right now. She says that feel what you need to feel. Okay, you need to know that how you feel and don't let it define your future. Remember the sword, right? You cast through illusions. So she allows you to have space for pain and also for clarity. Alright? So we need to know that this also is a further confirmation that says that you need to feel what you need to feel, and you need to be more direct to your feelings and emotions. Alright? And then we have the King of Cups. This is your soul whisper saying that love is still possible. You can still do it, and there is abundance down there, and you will achieve something that you will be happy of. Okay? This is it's not a myth that you're looking at, it's a memory of what you're meant to return to as well. So don't let these past losses convince you that you miss the chance to be happy, or you think that you cannot do it. Okay, most likely, if I'm not wrong, you are thinking that you cannot do it, and you are hindering yourself to the final happiness that you can achieve actually. So this is actually a very good outcome. And all in all, it's a very full multi-dimensional map here. So each card reveals a truth here, and the layer reveals a pattern. So together they reveal a choice. So you are being asked that create from truth and not depletion, act from balance. Okay, not urgency, build your life with devotion and not fantasy. And open to the joy that even it scares you. Okay, trust that the emotional fulfillment is not behind you, it's ahead of you, and you are achieving it in the near future. So if this resonates, right, I wish that you can revisit the video again and again, as every time you revisit the video, you will have gained new insights. Yeah, so revisit anytime that you need, and come back when you need any reminders as well from this video. And I would be very, very appreciative that you can leave me an honest feedback here. So I'm Lee, and that was from InsightsByLi. So where tarot isn't about protection, it's more about reflection right here, transformation and soul alignment. And thank you for choosing me as a tarot reader. Have a great day. Alright, bye.